Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Today we're making a very simple, very creamy Middle Eastern lentil soup. Make sure you guys stick around. All right, so there's many different types of lentils. The one we're going to use today is a Middle Eastern. They sell it in Middle Eastern markets. It's this red little lentil. They have the big ones and they have the smaller ones. Today we're using the little medium-sized ones, and I'm going to show you guys how real simple it is to do this little lentil soup. Pan on, regular canola oil, about a quarter cup. We're going to add some red onion. We're just gonna dice them up, not a big deal, because I have an actual tool that's going to whip this up really good, and I'm gonna show you guys. Just rough chop it for now. All right, onion goes in. Now we're just gonna let this caramelize a little bit, and again, don't worry about the size of the onions. Just keep mixing. All right, so I have 3 cloves of garlic. All right, I just smashed up. Again, don't worry about it. This is all going to be taken care of in a few minutes. I'm going to throw this in. So while this is cooking, we're going to go ahead and start dumping in our lentil. I'm going to do about 3 cups of lentil. It's 1, 2, 3. Vardigitari, as they say in Armenian, but I'm not going to translate that. All right, so we'll give it a mix. And now, my way of doing this is I'm going to let this roast a little bit with the oil and with the onion. Okay, I want it to kind of start breaking up and opening, and you'll see why in a minute. Okay, so we're going to keep coming back and checking many times. And I know a lot of people will just add the water and let it break down. But to me, I like to get that flavor enhanced a lot more with the oil and the garlic and the onions. At this point, cumin goes in, about a teaspoon for now. Turmeric, about a teaspoon. Now the turmeric is going to add the yellowish color to this soup. So about half a teaspoon for now. Pinch of black pepper, and we'll give it another mix. Now you start smelling the cumin and a little bit of the turmeric with the garlic. It's really good. We're gonna go ahead and start adding water slowly. And what the lentil is gonna do, it's gonna absorb. It's gonna keep absorbing, but at the same time, it's gonna soften and it's going to start breaking down. And that's how we're gonna get that beautiful lentil creamy soup. Okay, now we're gonna add a little bit more water. All right, so let's see, look at that. Look how that water is roaring, and you notice the water is disappearing. So slowly, if you look at that, you see how it's starting to tear apart and soften up. So we'll just give it a mix. At this point, I'm gonna add some more water, and then when we come back, we're gonna go ahead and bring out the tool and break it down even more. Beautiful. It's breaking down exactly the way it's supposed to. And if you notice with that turmeric, it's more of a yellowish color now. And that's gonna add a little bit more flavor. Now to this, what I'm gonna do is, again, preference, if you don't like curry, don't put it. But I only add a very little amount to where you honestly barely could even taste it. Okay? It's not even a quarter teaspoon right there, what I just put. Again, it's preference. Give it a mix. All right, let's check one more time. Now It's really thickened up, and I think we're pretty much look at my glasses. I was like, dude, what the hell's going on? I can't see no more. That wasn't funny, bro. That was hilarious. Dude, can we be serious? All right. Look how it's really softened up. So now what we're gonna do is the myth, the legend, the tool is the immersion blender. Go ahead and plug this up. This is gonna go off for now. This thing always scares me. In the beginning, it always splatters. All right, we're gonna take this and slowly set it in and slowly start blending. Look how creamy, look how nice it looks. All right, let me say something before I forget. Now, when it comes to lentil, people like them different ways. They like it more lentil-y, more coarse, and some people like it really thin and really smooth. It's all preference. This is still coarse, okay? This right here is still coarse. So I'm gonna keep on blending, but again, it's preference. Are you getting dizzy? Let's check it out. Still a little bit coarse. Check again. Now it's nice. You see it's not as, here I'll bring it closer to the side camera. It's not as coarse as it was on the other one. It broke everything down because the lentils were soft. The immersion blender really breaks it down. We haven't put any salt, right? So we didn't put salt, right? I don't think I put salt. I remember. Well, we'll find out. Time to burn the mouth. Oh, dude, that was actually perfect. I'm glad I didn't put any more. All right, now we're gonna add a little bit of butter.
Of what?
Butter.
Is it unsalted butter or salted?
Unsalted.
Okay.
Smart. 2 little small cuts, and we're just gonna slowly mix it in. That'll melt away.
Fire's not on.
No, I don't want it to be on. All right, it's good enough. I'm gonna add a little bit of cayenne pepper to this too. 1, 2. Measure carefully, right? Give that a mix. That's perfect. That's ready to go. Voila. All right, guys, we're ready to plate. Check this out. Look how nice and beautiful this came out. Oh, yeah. I like to garnish it with a little bit of green onion. Let's go ahead and garnish this with a little bit of the green onion on top. Like that. Beautiful. And to add a little bit more kick, some red pepper, chili flakes, sorry. Now that this is done, one more little trick up my sleeve. Oil goes in. Enough to cover the pan, really nice. There it is. Pita bread. We're gonna make pita chips that's gonna go along with this soup. Take a pita. Now, if you don't have pita, you could definitely use tortilla, just like tortilla soup. So what I'm gonna do with this one is give it a cut right in the middle, give it another cut this way, and that way. Put it on top, and now so you open this up like that, and you're gonna have beautiful pita chips. All right, oil's ready to go. We're gonna go ahead and throw a little bit. Not long at all, just a minute or so. Once they start to get a golden color, take them out, and we're gonna put it on this plate with a paper towel, let the oil drain, and then we'll go ahead and plate it. Let's see. All right, another batch goes in. All right, let's go ahead and take out this last batch, and we'll start plating. Look at that. Look at these little pita chips. A little bit of salt, and voila. Now, that right there is a nice, creamy, delicate, flavorful, why am I hunched down like that? Flavorful yellow lentil soup. Ades, chorba, shorba, whatever you want to call it, this is my take on it. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys, oh wait, hold on. Make sure you guys like.
Oh my god.
I found it at the store. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. And don't forget to ringle tingle that bell. All right, so there's many things. And then I'm gonna bring out a tool that's gonna make it a lot faster. How did I do this? It's gonna be a lot faster.